it appears on that evidence, certainly from what we saw last week. Let's, Eamon, have a look, and again, this is a point that you've touched on already. The three guys in the middle, led by Milner and Henderson, Wijnaldum, the importance of them to Liverpool for getting this job done this evening.
Yeah, well, they've got to get tight, they've got to make tackles, and they've got to close down space, as they did against Manchester City, and as they do. Milner's a terrific pro, he really is, and you see them there getting their foot in, and hustling, not giving these guys time on the ball, and that's really all they need to do, and that's what you have to do, particularly away from home, and particularly with Nainggolan in the Roma team. That great tackle there against Manchester City set up the goal. James Milner on Gundogan, who pulled out of the tackle, and Oxlade-Chamberlain finished it off. So that kind of donkey work, if you like, has to be done, and these guys can do it. What they don't do is pick out wonderful passes and create that kind of danger. But look at that, brilliant from Henderson. Now that kind of work is going to be required tonight. Again, as I keep saying, Nainggolan is a very important player. Again, that's Henderson. So that's leadership, it's game management, and particularly in the first 15-20 minutes when Roma are likely to come out of the traps, you need to be sure that nothing is easy for them in that area or anywhere else, but particularly in that area, games are won and lost in midfield. And
there was a comment made, I read it in several places today, Liam, where people were saying that Liverpool need to prey on the fact that Roma are going to have to go after this, look for that early goal to put doubt in the Liverpool minds.
Well, they have to, and Eamon's absolutely right. They need Milner and Henderson to protect the likes of Lovren. They need Liverpool need the goalkeeper to have a good game. They mustn't do anything silly. If they don't do anything silly, they'll get goals there on the counter-attack with the lads they have up front. You know, I'd be confident, even in these circumstances, and even with a lot of players who haven't played at this level, I think they'll be okay.
But do you think Liverpool will sit in a bit or try and keep the thing as do something that they haven't normally done, and their way is just, as we've seen, to go after the opposition?
They could very well do, and just wait for that chance to come when they can hit Roma on the counter-attack.
I don't think they can, Liam. With the two fullbacks, you know, Alexander Arnold and Robertson, I don't think they can sit in.
Well, if you remember, they retreated quite a lot against Man City, didn't they? They didn't push on. They came back to the halfway line and defended from there. And I can see them doing the same thing tonight.
And again, we talked about it earlier, Richie, like with the attacking threat that Liverpool have, it's really hard to see them not scoring in this stadium tonight.
And I think as well, the personality and the approach of Jurgen Klopp. With the players he has and the way he approaches the game and the way in which he's seen the Liverpool team do well and succeed so much this season, I can't see any approach other than attack as normal, counter-attack with the kind of clinical finishing that we've seen. They're not set up to kind of just stifle a team.
They went to Porto and won 5-0.
Exactly.
But this is in Porto. It's not the group stages. It's the semi-final of the Champions League. And there's no doubt, I mean, Liam has played at that level in games like this, but it's big. And you're not the same guy that went to Porto, you know, and enjoyed himself.
They'll be very, very nervous, but I think once the game gets underway, they'll be fine.
Yeah,
I predict them not to lose the game there.
Well, they'll certainly hope so, and that would send them through. And Klopp again in the week talking about this group of players going and making their own history.